the first step to any transfer is ensuring that you have the correct sling, so be sure to check out our detailed sling selection guide before diving into these how-to videos. Today, we're going to demonstrate how to safely transfer a patient from the ground to their wheelchair. Begin by folding the sling in half with the smooth side end and place the sling beside the patient. Gently roll the patient to one side, line the folded sling up with the patient's tailbone and head, then roll half of the sling up and tuck it underneath the patient. Carefully roll the patient to their other side and unroll the sling so that it is laying flat with the smooth side up before returning the patient to a lying position. Gently raise each of the patient's legs to pull the straps underneath and over the patient's legs. You want the straps to be mid-thigh on the patient for the most comfortable transfer. Finally, cross the leg straps, pulling one strap through the other, and you're ready to bring in your lift. Approach the patient with the lift closest to the patient's head and lock it in place once it is in position. Connect your sling's loops to the lift bar, keeping in mind that the shorter loops will result in a more reclined position. Before lifting, make sure that the patient is fully inside the sling. With one hand on the patient's head and one hand on the lift controls, slowly begin lifting the patient. It is important to support the patient's head and make sure that they do not hit the lift at any point during the transfer. With the patient lifted, you can now unlock the lift and move the patient to their wheelchair. Lock the wheelchair in place and position the patient over the chair. With one hand on the patient and one hand on the lift controls, slowly begin lowering the patient. Unhook the sling's loops from the lift and move the lift out of the way.